Hello everybody, how you doing today? What's up guys, Kanye West15 here with my Nationals report and deck profile. A bunch of you guys have been on my nipples the whole week about making this video, so here it is. Sorry for the delay everybody, but yeah, you guys can calm your raging erections now. Basically the deck profile is pretty much the same thing as the H.A.T deck profile I did a few weeks ago on my channel, but in case you want to see it again, here it is. So we played the hand job galore. Oh my god, so sexy today. We have the triple Moral Tech, the one Beagle Tech, the triple Murmillo, and double Dynea. So the same 15 card monster lineup. For the spells, we played the double Ignition, one Cyclone, and then the, oh my god, the Hella Pot Smoker army, so good, and the one Scene Rest. Traps, we played triple Sanctum, triple Muchard Electronique, the double Breakthrough, double D Prison, double Call, and then the Warning, Bottomless, Torrential, Nightmare, and the Black Horn of Sexy African Americans. For the side deck, we played one Crow, one Mind Control, one Buraco Negro, one Mr. Sharon Typhoon, double Nobleman, and double Soul Release. And for the traps, we played the Malcat, the double Black Horn, the Needle Sealing, the Void Trap Hole, the Acid Trap Hole, and your mom's personal favorite, the Deep Dark Trap Hole. For the extra deck, we have the Bang Bang Skeet Skeet Hippity Hoppatus, Abyss Dweller, Ragnar Zero, number 50 Black Ship, very very tasty, Digusto Emerald, number 80, Diamond Direwolf, double 101, this actually came in pretty clutch, I'm really glad I played double of these, one Exton. For the fives, we played the Volcasaurus, Durendal, Tyros, Praden, and one Gaia Dragon. So round one, I played Madolche. This is a pretty comfortable matchup. But yeah, I was in for some surprises, let's put it that way. So basically game one, I got it. I saw he was running the hands though, so I kept that in mind. So yeah, game two, what happened was I summoned Murmillo, got my Bottomless. So at this point I had a Bottomless set, right? And he had one set card. Now, this card has been set for like 2 turns already, and he wouldn't flip it up, and he knew I had a Bottomless, so it wasn't a Magileine, I knew that. And it was most likely the Fire Hand because he didn't want to run into my Bottomless. I was reading, it was probably a Fire Hand. So I summoned my Fire Hand and overlaid into the very sexy Abyss Dweller. And yeah, little did I know, I attacked into his face down expecting the Fire Hand. And it was a really weird Madolche card that I've never seen anybody run with a huge ass. Okay, it had a 2000 defense, a freaking huge jiggly ass. Now that caught me totally off guard, and basically I lost because I made Abyss Dweller instead of like a 101. It was freaking horrible. My back row, I had Bottomless, and I knew I had a Black Horn as well. Basically, if I made a 101, he would not have been able to deal with it, and I probably would have proceeded to win that game. Next turn, he just proceeded to run over my Abyss Dweller with no trouble at all, because considering my Abyss Dweller is a freaking 1700 shrimp of an attack, he just ran over it really easily. And from then on, he just proceeded to just poke me because I couldn't draw into any freaking monsters, so it really sucked ass. And I just lost game 2 because of that. If I made 101, seriously, like the game would be completely different because he would be forced to exceed, and I had a Black Horn and other responses for the exceed summon. So yes, it was pretty sad. I should have just went to the 101, but little did I know, he had that weird ass freaking Madolche card. Even if he had the Fire Hand, 101 still would be the better option. I guess the only other fear was for it to be an Ice Hand where Abyss Dweller would actually be better, but yeah, he had the freaking weird ass Madolche card that caught me off guard. So yeah, I lost game 2. Game 3, like, it was pretty much auto win for him because I went first, I set 5, I didn't have a wiretap, and yeah, he drew into this shit. Like, freaking, who runs this card? Like, I've never seen this card actually go off in my whole entire life besides on Dueling Network. So yeah, basically, I set 5, he sets 3, passes, I draw into the freaking wiretap. I draw into the wiretap, it was so sad. And he just flips this, and yeah, it was my 2 cards to his 5 cards at this point, and I just lose. So round 1, I lose to my silly Abyss Dweller kind of misplay. So yeah, that's all I gotta say about round 1. I'm a little bit salty at this point, you know, the round 1 lost. Not a really good start. So yeah, I lose round 1. Round 2, I play against Evil Swarm. Also supposed to be a pretty good matchup, but again, I lose this match. Like, oh my god, holy shit. So what happened was game 1, he Exitoned. I had the Breakthrough skill, but he had the Pandemic, and yeah, he just blew up my entire field. I had the Moral Tech set, so I did blow up his Exiton Knight, but yeah, next turn he just made an Ophion, got over my Moral Tech, and just proceeded to win from there. Game 2, I got it, and game 3, he just completely locked me down. He went first, and he went Ophion first turn, and had the Soul Drain and Macro, and that was the end of the story. So freaking, I'm 0-2 at this point, and I'm really kind of salty. I'm thinking about dropping, but I'm like, I'll just play it out, you know what I'm saying, see how far I go. So yeah, 0-2, the Asian not very happy. Round 3, I played against Mermail, and he was running the weird build with the Dragon Ice. I 2-0'd him. I thought it was pretty funny. He kept hitting my Moral Text with his Marksman, so yes, I just laughed at that one. Round 4, I played against some weird-ass zombie Archfiend deck. It was really weird. It didn't really have much synergy. I have no idea what the hell my opponent was doing, so yeah, it was a pretty swift 2-0. So at this point, I'm 2-2. Round 5, I played against H.A.T Fire Artifact Traptrix. Game 1 was extremely grindy. It took about 30 minutes because you know how these Artifact Traptrix decks work. The mirror matches are always extremely grindy. It's like, damn, son. But yeah, I got Game 1. Game 2, he went pretty aggressively. And yeah, he had the Lances for a lot of my responses. And I basically just scooped because I didn't want to go into time. Time freaking sucks. So there was about 6 minutes left for Game 3. And yeah, I got it. So yes. And at this point, I'm 3-2. Round 6, I go against Madolche. This time, I was sure not to freaking screw up again like I did round 1. And hopefully he didn't have the freaking straight flush, so of course I would be setting 4 all the time. I don't know, I was really paranoid, so like I was like cautious of like freaking freaky shit like this. But anyways, I got Game 1 and I also got Game 2. It was a pretty easy matchup. Like, Madolche is supposed to be a pretty easy matchup, so yeah, I 2-0'd him like what I'm supposed to do against Madolche. So at this point, I'm 4-2. Round 7, I play against Lightsworn Ruler, and yeah, I also 2-0 him. Let's just say freaking Soul Release is freaking broken, and also Rhapsody and Berserk, this card put in a lot of work, so yes. So at this point, I'm 5-2. I'm just really regretting my round 1 loss at this point, but yeah, I'm 5-2 right now, still on the freaking bubble like I was the entire day. Now, round 8, I play against another Mermail deck. Game 1, I got it. Game 2, there was like a little dispute. So basically, he summons Pike, discards something, and forgets to search, and then he proceeds to summon Aqua Spirit and go into Exton and blow up the field. And then he goes, oh shit, I didn't search for Pike, and he demands a replay. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing, big boy? And then he argued that since he already paid the cost for Pike, the effect had to resolve anyways. He called a judge, and the judge just gave him a warning for that. So I thought that was kind of a bull, you know what I'm saying? Because at this point, he knew all of my back row. For the Exton, it went through, and basically he saw all my back row. And yeah, he got the chance to replay the Pike. I thought that was a bull, but yeah, he got Game 2. So Game 3, we went to time, which is that bull, you know what I'm saying? I freaking hate time, but it happens. It's the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! It happens. And basically, we're both at 8,000. I had a Moral Tech set and an Ignition. And he summons Pike, and he swings. And I activate the Ignition on my Moral Tech. And the Moral Tech activates in the graveyard, and he activates the Bunk. So the 16 goes through. I'm at 64, and he's at 8,000. And basically, time rules. I draw. I couldn't draw into a monster, so I just lost. So, damn, son. That was the end of that. So at this point, I'm 5-3. I should have just dropped, but it's whatever. I just decided to play round 9. I go against Mythic Ruler, and yeah, Mythic Ruler is also not too bad of a matchup, and I 2-0 that. So yes, I end the day 6-3. I missed day 2 by 1 point. You had to be 6-2-1 for day 2 at least, or 19 points. And yeah, I had 18 points because I went 6-3. So yeah, pretty sad day for me. I'm still just regretting that round 1 loss. So that's it for my Nationals report and deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Overall, it was a great time. I saw a lot of Yu-Gi tubers there. It was pretty awesome, including the very sexy MCO40, still the very big boy. So yes, so yeah, like the video, dump a comment, tell me how you guys did at Nats, and yeah, please subscribe for more Asian. Thank you for watching, everybody.